she's going to be in a great amount of pain when she finally wakes up, but it must have been excruciating for her, obviously. Well, on the plus side, the light at the top of the tower has diminished away, so maybe it isn't related to the white orb, and maybe they won't notice that it's that the white orb actually is gone after we leave.
That's fine. All right, Dother, help me set up a bed, and we'll make the door as comfortable as we can get her. Greg, you go to John. Set sail. We're heading back to Colleen Grove.
Very well. All right.
Before we do that, we remember we need to resupply.
John, I give him like whatever gold I have left, and say, run to the nearest merchant that sells anything like food and get as much as you can, and then get back here. We're off.
Don't spend it on armor.
Oh.
New armor. I got new armor, guys. Oh.
John, Streetwise check.
Yep.
John actually better streetwise, decent streetwise, yeah.
All right, you're able to find the rations you need.
Sweet.
Any food you want, book price.
Right, hang on.
I think it's 50 for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? 3 back to Collingwood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back to Colleen Grove.
No, Collingwood, sorry.
Just 1 second, gotta go do a piss.
Okay.
Hey.
Do 5 of those. I'll just get 150 gold's worth then.
Okay.
So, what? 15 days divided by 5 of those is 3. No.
So you only need 2 batches of it.
Yeah.
So just
Somebody work it out. What do I spend?
100.
100. Done. Rations achieved. Back at boat.
All right.
Okay, and you guys set sail mid-afternoon. Wow, that was interesting. That was also clusterfucky, but whatever. Alrighty, you guys set sail.
I'll keep an eye over Denora and wait until and try to see if she wakes up or.
I'll let you know.
Right.
You pass by the prison of the Goblin King. The storm seems to be getting worse, and then finally dock in Colin Grove on the 3rd day. And on that 3rd day, Denora wakes up. Although I think Denora can't wake up because Liam's peeing.
No, I'm here now.
Hello. Denora wakes up to a new world. She is panicking almost. She's blind. And she can't open her eyes wide enough to see. And it's weird.
Denora?
Yes?
You finally awoke. You've been out ever since you...
Denora a hug.
Oh.
You've been out since you went upstairs to the tower. I came up there and I saw you lying there, and well, I can only assume you were chosen.
I can't see anything.
Yeah. I suspect that the fate that fell the woman before you is now yours. You have the burden of the white orb upon you for the rest of your life.
Bring a hand to my face.
Gentlemen, how about we give Denora some time to herself?
Very well. Very well.
Well,
I step out. I step out of the room, but I stay by the door for now. Just listening in on making sure that she doesn't freak out too much or anything.
I don't think that there is a cap for freaking out too much.
Yeah, Greg, just give her time. It's going to be a big change.
I know.
Alright, well, not to make light of that situation, but we have more things we need to do. So, I think stopping off in this stopping off at Collins Grove as quickly as we can, and We need to make the decision. Either we can go to Watchman's North and try to take that out, or we sail to Felbrig.
I think the more immediate thing we should resolve is Watchman's North before Felbrig. Felbrig is a problem, but I'm still not exactly sure what scale the problem is there. We have a more immediate knowledge of what we can do at Watchman's North. It should be on the outskirts of the Demon Baron's influence, so it should be an easier thing to negotiate.
What about the thing with the Goblin King?
Well, we could do the Goblin King as well, but I don't know. It might be a problem we have to deal with down the line. I'm trying to think of the Demon Baron at the moment.
Right.
And, the other major situations at hand, most notably your vampire problem, Dother.
What? I got rid of that.
Arcana check.
The
rosary is nowhere to be found right now.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Well, it should still be worth investigating. There's vampires in Felbrig.
There are?
That's what we can. Well, that's what I mean. Given how your
rosary seemed to react the most to Felbrig,
and
got weaker as we moved further away.
Oh, yeah.
In addition, Dahl's family is there. We can help them out, and Felbrig has had the most experience battling the Demon Barons. We know there are more towers beyond Watchmen North and South, and I feel it would be in our best interest right now to find out how many towers Felbrig knows of.
Possibly. I mean, we'll have to go back to Wyrmwick and get the means to get into Felbrig, but it's an option. As for the Goblin King, I think, if anything, the weather getting worse is not a good sign, and last that I was aware of, wasn't that one person we met in the woods from that region and some sort of disciple or at least follower of Tiamat, so they could be related, but I can't guarantee that.
We found someone who worships Tiamat near Vante's tower. That doesn't have any relation to the prison.
He came from the prison.
He didn't say anything about coming from a prison.
Oh, he didn't say anything about coming from the prison.
I thought...
No, he said he came from...
The West, okay.
No, he didn't say he came from the West. He just...
We never talked to him. He was crazy and practicing magic.
He was lighting shit on fire. You guys never talked to him.
Okay, I thought we did. Okay.
Alright, well, there's 4 of us here. My vote's to heading to Felbrig.
Alright, we'll need to stop by Wyrmwick first.
Okay, if anyone else has any qualms or alternate suggestions, speak them now or forever say your piece.
3,
That's
2,
not a good idea.
And plans to go to Felbrig.
Hang on, I was muted. No, I'm Alpha Felbrig, but I wanted to check in we're at the place where the magicians like to live. If we're going to go to the towers, then we know how they work, or at least we knew how the one at Watchman South works. Maybe some explosives to save us standing outside trying to shoot it with crossbow bolts.
We'll do that. Alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Could purchase some. Here. I'm going to pull out my old set of armor. I bought a new one. I have the magic hide +1. I'm going to say sell this and see if you can't get any alchemist fire for it.
Okay. Who's got better diplomacy and stuff?
I'm going to hand it to Dother.
Yeah.
Greg's probably got the best diplomacy.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so what,
John, come with me. See if you can help me find a place that we can get alchemist fire from if it's not immediately apparent.
Okay. It's because Wyrmwick doesn't really deal with alchemy or magic, does it?
Quite. So.
okay.
So go ahead and roll over your streetwise, Gav.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you guys were leaving. Yeah, go ahead and roll a streetwise.
Yeah.
10.
You find a shop that you think dabbles in alchemy.
All right. I go in with Gav and greet the shopkeep there.
The small gnome, small dwarf, walks out and she looks at you, John. She goes, "Oh, you're back! You're back! You're back! Here, put your cock on the table. I'll be right back."
Wasn't me.
And I was at Wyrmwick.
I know. I'm kidding. She looks at you and goes, "Can I help you?"
Yes. We're looking for. First of all, we are looking to sell some equipment and in exchange purchase some something along the lines of alchemy of fire of sorts, if you have any in stock.
I have a few flasks of that. It's quite uncommon, but you can.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
We are dealing with a few matters that are of pressing concern to Colin Grove and Wyrmwick and the other outreaching lands, and this is an essential part of our supplies. So,
that's wonderful. I don't care. Listen, I can offer you, and she'll offer you 25% of the value.
What a cunt!
She offers you
Fascinating. Whatever. Buy it and leave.
pretty much. Fascinating. Just shut up. She offers you 25% of the armor you're holding.
okay.
The armor itself was worth 360.
Okay, so how much is the alchemy of fire itself?
Level 1.
That's going to be about 30 gold pieces.
Okay,
The armor will be worth about, what,
I'm trying to calculate that
90 gold?
Yeah.
out. All right, we'll purchase 3 flasks of it then in exchange for this armor.
You would purchase 3 flasks if I had 3. Like I said, quite uncommon. I've only got 2.
We'll purchase 2 and then take the remainder in exchange. Thank you very much.
Very well. And you complete the transaction.
All right, we return to the ship with the money and the 2 flasks. And be like, okay, well, we got some alchemy of fire. Let's.
You guys are going to head over to Wyrmwick now?
Yes, 'cause we'll need to talk about getting.
Primary
I'm,
stuff.
I'm taking the change from that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Sure. All right.
1 second.
Because next night, Derp deleted my iPlay 4E account, so I lost all my money, so I'm just starting from scratch.
So that's going to be, what, 4 days, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say 4 days. Alright, so you guys will travel for 4 days to Wyrmwick, and then you arrive just outside of Wyrmwick. You're sort of floating along, you haven't docked yet or anything.
Sail away, come sail away.
Come sail away with me.
I'm going to check over to Nora to see how she's recouping at all, if at all.
Alright.
See how she's.
She's blind, right?
I'm blind.
I mean, like in terms of is she still in shock? Is she calmed down at all? That's.
It's been, I don't know, it's been 4 days. I guess she's sort of like trying to make her way around the fucking bottom of the boat. I can't fucking find anything.
There's walls and there.
She's got lumps.
I
in
know
her
what I can
head
do.
from walking into walls.
I know what I can do to cheer myself up. I'll read my favorite book. Oh.
Aww.
I can watch my favorite. Oh.
Denora, you want to help me with this cross? Oh.
I'm really
Oh
sure
my
that.
god, look at that.
Denora, you look like hell. Here's a mirror. Aww.
Denora, you want to know what'll help you out? Come up with me on the deck. Let's go watch the sunrise.
Oh.
Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? I swear to God, I'd give anything to be able to see this every single day, Denora.
I go to Nora just reach her to say if there's anything that I can do to help you through this at all. Just let me know.
Has the orb spoken to me? By the way, out of character. Has the orb spoken to me?
No, it hasn't had a need to.
Yeah, I speak to Greg. I'm gonna need a guide. I can't see.
I'll guide you. Don't worry. I'll guide you through the city when we move to talk to Muzarog and get our resources and stuff before we go to Felbrig.